Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week I'm going to take you through a week of my workouts because I bloody love watching these videos. They're probably one of my favourite ones when people make them, and I just love to watch them and see what people are getting up to and see just generally how they train in the week. So I thought I would just show you mine, and what better timing on the back of me just getting back into the swing of things post-ultramarathon to record this content, because I genuinely think that I really needed it this week because it's kept me really accountable, and I've absolutely loved making this, so I hope you all enjoy too. Sometimes when you've come off a really big goal that you've achieved, you're in this bit of a limbo phase where you're like, what is next? And then I think sometimes as human beings we always then do chase for what's next, and we always want to set those new goals, and I think I'm definitely guilty for it. So this week has felt really nice because it's just been a nice flow, getting back into it. No big real structure, but enough structure to keep my brain happy. Now, if you've been following me along on Instagram or TikTok, you'll know that I have completed 2 ultramarathons this year. So this past 2023 for me has been focused on endurance ultramarathon running, which I've absolutely loved, but my body is definitely craving a rest from high mileage running, and I want to come into 2024 a better runner, which I know seems ridiculous because it's like, Sophia, you've just ran an ultramarathon, how can you become better from this point? But I always think you can come away from events and say 3 things you did really well and 2 things you can improve on for next time. And those things to improve on for next time are your weaknesses, and they're the things that you want to work on so you can become better. And I think my things that I want to work on is just kind of more speed works to get me a little bit faster. I think because I've done so much endurance work this year, I have just become a bit of a steady state runner, which there's absolutely nothing wrong with, but I now kind of want to challenge my body in that other aspect and see kind of what I'm capable speed-wise. Now I am completing High Rocks next week in Dublin I'm going to do it with a duo, my friend Ottie, who I've actually not seen in so long. So I will be vlogging our little weekend away together. For the time being, here's a week of workouts of me getting back into the swing of things, feeling good again, feeling strong, and just generally getting back into it. And first session back, and I've actually just been working all day, so this is me filming this maybe like 6 or 7 hours after it, but it felt really good. I think I was getting slight itchy feet from last week just because obviously I needed a week off to rest and recover post ultra and listen to my body, because although externally I was feeling fine, like I wasn't sore, I was walking fine. I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. Internally I was just so tired, like all I wanted to do was sleep all the time, and that's not normal for me, so I knew that that was a big side effect. Anyway, feeling much better coming into this week. Glad I rested because first session back felt good. It felt good to just sweat again. I was missing the endorphins, and yeah, I've got run club later, so we'll be anything from kind of 6 to 7k at a nice easy chill chatty pace. I'm out with Holly today because we're going to do a little run together. So we're off to do a little 10k, give Holly a little tour of Edinburgh.
I'm so excited. Like,
I'll be so fun.
I was thinking earlier, I was like, oh, like, am I even going to see much of Edinburgh? And I was like, yeah,
you we're
going to run around the whole thing.
So if you're from Edinburgh, we're going to do like Dean's Village, go down to the water, do a little tour, come back, maybe grab a little coffee.
Oh, yeah, definitely, 100%. Maybe
coffee.
a pastry.
Maybe a pastry. But yeah, catch you on the other side. Hello, that's me just back from my run and all showered, and honestly that was such a nice run. I feel like when I first started running, I always just did every single run alone, and I think because it was COVID times and I never really thought social running was really a thing, or I think I was scared to run with other people because I was like, they might be too fast for me, or I might not be able to talk and run and I might get embarrassed. But honestly, like, running with other people makes the time pass so much quicker. Like, I think we bashed out nearly 11k and it felt like we did about 3k. So honestly, encourage running with other people. But yeah, I honestly feel like because I've been training for events this whole year pretty much, like one segment of events in May and then this next one in October, that it's quite nice just not having an event to train for just now and just being like, you're just working on getting strong, getting some more endurance in you, getting really, really fit, and yeah, with low pressure. I think events are brilliant and I will always do events, but I think having like a downtime or an off season is so important so you can recuperate before the next one. Hello! Okay, I'm still currently trying to find the best angle to film in my flat, but I'm off to do full body strength day number 2 of this week, and I cannot tell you how sore my quads are. Like, they're so sore. I've not really experienced DOMs in a while because when you're training for an event / a race, you obviously go through a phase of tapering, which is where you reduce your volume and the intensity of what you're doing before the race. Then you've got the race week itself, and then I took a week off to rest and recover, so I've not actually worked my lower body in quite a while, and let me tell you, it is feeling it today. So yeah, I am excited for the session, but I'm just going to go into it a little bit more easy-ozy because my body is obviously still adapting. Sweat out of the gym. I miss this feeling. Hello everyone, hope we are well, and today is Friday, so it is a rest day today, which I actually feel like I need in terms of I just need to have a really solid, productive day. So yeah, not too much exercise / fitness to show today, but I thought I'd just give you a little bit almost like of a foodie style day. So I'm just going to show you like breakfast, lunch, dinner, kind of what I eat on a rest day. Today I've got, I'll do a closer zoom up, but it's noodles with tofu, some veggies in like a little teriyaki sticky ginger sauce. I wish I could say that I invented this recipe, but I do just use HelloFresh or Gusto for my meals during the week, just because I think it saves time, it saves decision making from me, and I simply just love it. Okay, so I actually forgot that I'm going out for dinner tonight, so I feel like this idea behind today's rest day, eating day was a nice idea, but in reality I've just shown you my lunch. But anyway, I just rested today and tomorrow I will be back moving. I think I'm going to do a little bit of like a cycling flow circuit in the gym, just to keep my body happy and just to keep moving and not to do too much running in returning for this week. But yeah, off for dinner, so I will speak to you on later. Session number Saturday of the week is gonna be a 30-minute easy run. This was meant to be bike, but it's such a nice day. I don't know why I've got the camera like this now, but yeah, I'm gonna go for a run instead because I just wanna soak up that sunshine. But yeah, 30 minutes, I'll catch you on the other side. I don't know how I'm meant to update this while I'm running, so hence why I've just been showing everyone my warm up, but I'll maybe like input the little Strava bit once I've completed my run, so people know I'm not fake. But yeah, catch you on the other side. Hello everyone, it is Sunday and today is another rest day. I've literally just been for brunch and a little coffee, and I feel like that's just the perfect way to start off a Sunday. And I'm just going to spend the rest of the day just organising, resting before Monday starts again. So yeah, but I hope you've enjoyed this week of workouts. I thought I would kind of end with a little bit about my goals going forward, what I'm going to focus on for the next, I would say up to 6 months, unless a race comes along that I really want to do. My main focus, which I always say that I'm going to do when I'm running and lifting, but if I'm being really honest, I think for the past 3 years that I've been running, I've always strength trained alongside the running, but I've focused more on the running than the strength training over the past 3 years. So I always say when you include both, they're like dials. So you should always have both included, but sometimes say when you're training for a race, for example, the dial turns up on running and it kind of turns down on strength. And the strength that you do becomes more prehab and less, you know, really building maximal strength. It's more just kind of keeping you strong and robust to cope with the demands of running. So you still can increase your strength, it just comes at a much slower rate, obviously, with the amount that you're running. And I think that's always what I focused on for the past 3 years. But going into this next block, I want to have a little bit of a switch up in my focus because I want to become a better runner, and I want to become a stronger runner. I want to become an even more robust runner. And in order for me to get there, I need to get stronger legs and I need to have a slightly stronger body so that I can, you know, absorb the force of the ground better, I can propel forward better. And in order for me to do that, I need to get stronger. So for the next 6-ish months, like I said, unless a race comes up, I'm just going to dial into my strength. I'm still going to include running probably around 2 to 3 times a week because I love it and I want to maintain my level of fitness / just slowly improve that. But my main focus is going to be on strength. So we're going through a big strength block before the next season of running, and I'm excited because obviously winter running's harder anyway because it's not quite as sunny and it's just so cold outside. But I'm also just really intrigued to see how it will impact my running come August time next year when I'll be signing up for some more events, which I'm excited to share with you my ideas for that time. But this is my block for the time being and this is what I'm going to focus on. So yeah, and that's everything from me. And I also think during this time it'll give me a lot of time to also really reflect and just really take it in and realise what I really enjoy the most about those races and which kind of ones I want to do as well and focus on more. And I think sometimes I try and cram it all in at once when in reality I'm 26 and I still have a lifetime ahead of me to dabble in lots of different events. So 6 month strength block, and then coming into August, September, October time next year, that will be my next kind of on season, which I will share with you soon, my ideas of events. I have 3 in mind, but yeah, I'll keep that for another one. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch up with you next week when I'm taking on High Rocks. I will vlog the weekend and hopefully bits of the event too, so you can see all the ongoings of next weekend. But until then, thank you for watching and I'll catch you all soon.